Hey, welcome back to Crack's Country Cooking. I'm Ben. Today, we're making a spatchcocked dry brine turkey. Look at that. So far, we've cooked a turkey breast from frozen. We've cooked a whole turkey spatchcocked Cajun style with a wet brine. Now we're going to do a dry brine. First thing we're going to do is take this thermometer and throw it right in the garbage. So that's the perfect way to overcook your turkey. This has got to be one of the worst looking turkeys I've had in a while. The skin's all torn up, probably from them injecting it. So we're going to turn it over. I always spatchcock my turkeys. It just turns out a way better product. So either side of the spine here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Do we have any friends in here? I forgot to take this all out. Take this tail off. All right, there we go. All right, now we got that out. We're gonna open this up. And we gotta cut this bone right here. So now we got the spine removed. We're gonna cut right here, right in the middle. Flatten it out. Now this is nice and flat. We're going to pat it dry. Sprinkle on some kosher salt. I like to use Morton's. Just use whatever you're used to using. I always pick the same brand because Diamond Kosher Crystal Salt and Morton salt, they're actually different granule size, so you'll end up over seasoning stuff. So just pick the same one, be consistent. Now we'll flip it over. Tuck the wings right behind the breast. Pat this side dry. You can see how the meat isn't covered by the skin right here, so I just like to pull it straight down. Run your hand underneath here, break up the fat membrane that's holding it to the skin to the meat. Just work your hand in here. So it'll allow it to be more pliable. And then I want to pull the skin one more time. Fold it underneath the breast. Hopefully it stays that way. Now we'll sprinkle some kosher salt on this side. So what we're going to do is we're going to place this in the refrigerator overnight. You can go 12 to 24 hours. I wouldn't go over 24 hours because the salt starts to dry the skin out so much it'll turn like a rubbery, and actually I think it actually starts to cure the meat a little bit. So we'll go throw this in the fridge and I'll see you tomorrow. So it's the next afternoon. You can see this turkey's really dried out. The skin is nice and dry. So now we're going to flip this over and start seasoning it. To season this today, we're going to be using Gulf Coast Smoke Southern Belle. I think it's going to pair perfectly with this. Now what we'll do is we'll flip this over. So we're going to be applying a coating of fat on here. I'm using Fatworks duck fat. Just a little bit. It'll solidify on this cold turkey pretty quickly. That'll give a nice coating and let her rub adhere to that. Open this up, get in here. Now we're going to be putting it in our Z grill. We're going to fire the Z grill up. We're going to run it at 325 to 350 degrees, somewhere in there. We'll let it go for an hour. We will check on it, see if we got any hot spots, rotate it if we need to. And it's probably going to take about 2.5 hours. See you then. After the first hour, everything looked good. Second hour, things are still going smooth. At that point, I decided I'm gonna rotate it, let it continue to cook. It'll be more even by rotating it. Then at the 3 hour mark, this thing is done. 150 degrees internal. I shut the grill down. We're gonna let it go through the cool down cycle. Then we'll put it on the cutting board and we'll trim it. Should be perfect by then. Probably raise up to about 160-ish. It's gonna be perfect. It looks great. I can't wait to try it. Should be excellent. All right, it's been resting for 15 minutes. Pulled out, we're gonna try it. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna say it's pretty juicy. Skin's nice and crispy. Let's cut it and see what we got. Try some of the skin. Look at that. So it's nice and glistening, super moist. I know everybody hates when I do this, but yeah. This is amazing. That Southern Belle is perfect on turkey, chicken. It's really good. Nice crispy skin from the dry brine, sitting in the fridge. 24 hours, that's all you need. Super juicy bird. It's easier than doing a wet brine, but to each his own, whatever you want to do. I'll have a link in the description for the Z Grills, buy one, get 10 free. I have a link in the description for Gulf Coast Smoke, all their seasoning stuff. If you don't follow them on all the social medias. All right, see you, it's dinner time.